Alright, what's going on everyone? Trending Tracks here, bringing you another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Brockhampton kicking out Ameer Vann from the group today. If you guys don't know, Brockhampton is a group composed of 6 or 7 dudes that make music. They have pretty different styles, but it comes together really well. They're one of my favorite groups right now. I loved every Saturation album 1, 2, and 3. And the cool thing about them is each member contributes something different to the group, whether that be rapping, singing, or anything really. Now, if you guys are not aware, there's been a lot of controversy going on lately with Ameer Vann. He was accused by a girl of sexual assault, sexual harassment, something along those lines. And plenty of other girls came out then after that and said very similar things about him, that he was like a manipulative person when they were dating him, that he forced them to do stuff that they weren't comfortable with, and that he was a manipulative person in general. Now, people seem to be pretty split about this. On one hand, people are happy that Brockhampton removed what they call a predator from their group, and on the other hand, some people are kind of shocked because they've all been friends for so long and they were just surprised that they actually went through and did this. Now, we're not sure if he was removed from Brockhampton themselves or if it was the label they just signed with, RCA, if they thought it was a good idea. Nonetheless, it's still a really crazy thing that happened, especially because it's Ameer. He was one of the bigger, more important people in the group in my opinion. He added a lot to the songs, and he was honestly one of my favorite members. I really liked his verses. I thought he was a really good rapper. I enjoyed the substance that he talked about. But if you guys follow Brockhampton like I do, you know Ameer is kind of a unstable person. A lot of the stuff he raps about is really serious stuff, about dealing with a lot of personal stuff in his life. So while this was really surprising, if I had to pick one member this would have happened to, it probably would have been Ameer, because he seems like he had a really messed up life, and this just kind of makes sense. And this is all happening at a really bad time because they were set to drop their album Puppy this next month, June. They pushed the album back to a further date they haven't announced yet, and now I'm guessing they're going to go through and remove all of Ameer's verses, and they're going to have to fill in verses from other people, which is just really unfortunate in my opinion. And also, they were in the middle of a tour. It literally just started. They did one festival, I think, and then they called it off. They canceled the whole tour. It was only 10 or 15 dates, but still, they canceled the whole thing. I was actually set to see them on the 30th. It was going to be my first time seeing them. They were going to Pittsburgh. I was really excited to go see them. Me and a couple of my friends were going to go up, and now, obviously, it's canceled, so we don't get to go. We don't get to see them. I don't know if they're going to come back or give us the money back or what, but I was really stoked. Like I said, I'm a huge Brockhampton fan. I have the Brockhampton merch, everything. So this is really, sad for me to see this happen, but I think it might be necessary, honestly. If they kept him in the group, they would have got a lot of backlash, and I think their fans gained a lot of respect for them for actually going through and removing Ameer from the group. Because like I said, they weren't just a band, they were best friends growing up, most of them. They went to high school together, they've known each other for 5+ years. So this was probably a really difficult thing for them to do, probably really difficult for Kevin because he knew him so well. And Kevin went live on Instagram the other day and talked about it and how hard it's been on him. He's been losing sleep over it, he said. And it's just a really unfortunate situation that happened, and it's definitely going to affect their careers. I'm really hoping they can overcome this and continue on as a group. Like I said, they performed the other day at a festival. It was the Boston Calling Festival, if I'm not mistaken. And this was prior to Ameer getting removed, and he did not show up to the festival. And for his verses, they cut out his verses, just wrote the instrumental until the next verse would come. I'll play a little clip of that right now. It's actually kind of sad to watch. And also, when they performed their song Bleach, Kevin and Joba started breaking down and crying when Ameer's verse came on, and it was just the instrumental. They couldn't take it anymore, and I think that's what led to them canceling. They realized they couldn't do this without him right now, and I'm just kind of interested to see what they do in the future. It shows if they're gonna still cut his verses out, or if they're gonna just completely skip the songs he was on, because he was on pretty much every single song that they put out on the Saturation albums, and he contributed a lot to those songs. So I don't know if they're gonna just skip his verses or what, but and I don't think it's far-fetched to say he won't rejoin at some point. Kevin said he's been getting a lot of help over the past year or so, and I think if he gets enough help and he gets back to fully himself, he might be able to join the group again and If he doesn't rejoin the group, I'm guessing he's going to do a solo career. I would really be interested in that too. I think he's a great rapper. But like I said, he does seem like an unstable person. I hope he doesn't do anything. Like, I hope he's like strong through this and everyone helps him out. And I'm sure they will. They're all brothers, you know, like they really do care for each other. So I think they're going to support him fully through this until he makes a full recovery. But until then, it looks like the next album, Puppy, will not feature Ameer, I'm guessing. And we're just going to be hearing from Kevin, Merlin, Matt, Joba, Dom, and Bareface. I'm going to guess they're going to start incorporating Bareface into their songs more, because if you guys listen to the Saturation trilogy, Bareface is on the least amount of songs. He was only on a couple. He always got the last track, but he only had like 3 or 4 or 5 songs on the whole entire thing. So I'm guessing they're going to incorporate him more. And they also previewed their new song. I uploaded it a couple days ago. It's called Ready for War, and it's the first track off Puppy apparently. I don't know if it still will be, but Bareface was also incorporated into that. So I think they're going to incorporate him more, which I'm really looking forward to. I love Bareface, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys understand the situation. Let me know down below if you support their decision or not. I'm really interested to see what you guys think about this. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. It's been Trending Tracks, and I will see you guys later. Peace.